Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo, they tell you what they know.
Do it for Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo. Hey. Do it for Deuce and Mo. When it comes to the Kings, it's my favorite show. Do it for Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo. Hey. Do it for Deuce and Mo. When it comes to the Kings, big hopes and dreams as we cover our kings. Never cover the kingdom, but we loving our kings. And we covered your prayers as we doing our thing. Big Deuce with the pod, Lil Mo on the screen. Solo or together, still do it for team. Never switch up for $1 or revenue stream. So we always got each other, balance out the beam. Deuce and Mo, and that's the end of the theme song. Do it for Deuce and Mo.
We are live!
Do it for Deuce and Mo. When it comes to the Kings, that's my favorite show. Yep. Do it for Deuce and Mo.
Happy Wednesday night. The beam is late in Sacramento. How about those shorthanded Kings?
What up, Deuce? Hey, Morgan.
Hi.
Oh,
I'm rooting for y'all.
man.
Rooting for you.
But how about those Sacramento Kings?
Go Kings.
Man.
Deuce and Mo. Yay.
So many similarities when it comes to Deuce Mason and Russell Westbrook.
Ew.
Ageless. My goodness. What a fun night at Golden One Center. How we doing in the live chat? How's Morgan Reagan doing?
I'm good until you said that comment.
Why?
Comparing yourself to like
I'm intense. I bring it every night. I'm a certified dog. And my teammates love me.
Do they?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
And if they don't, they're the problem.
Give me a hell yeah.
Dude, shout out to everyone hanging out with us tonight. What's up, Roscoe Cameron? What's up, D-Dot? West Sac Kings fan. Stanley's in the building. Morgan, say what's up to Banta and Cam.
Hi, Banta and
What's
Cam.
up, Cool and Omar? Wes is here. Jay Volinsky. Appreciate you. Jesus 4K. Joe, Benny. Appreciate all you basketball sickos hanging out with us. Although now let me take it back from Benny. Deuce is 44 years old.
You take it back.
Apparently you don't know how to do math, all right?
No.
What's 2025 minus 1997? Get back to me.
Give me a hell yeah.
Shout out from Manila in the chat.
Hi,
What
Manila.
the hell? God, we got basketball sickos all over the universe. If you have not done it yet, the biggest thing you could do to help our channel grow is hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and after the show, comment away. Get those little Twitter fingers going. Or not Twitter fingers. You're on YouTube.
Oh, God, not Twitter fingers.
Yeah.
YouTube.
You didn't notice.
What?
I had a little burpee. I tried to like really mask it because the last time you about Seth Rollins curb stomped
Wait,
me.
you know what was so great? If you had just done it and didn't say anything, because I didn't
Wow.
notice.
Man.
Curb stomp.
Carlos in the chat says water chokers checking in. Yes.
Let me talk to you.
That I've had multiple people reach out about that, being like, "Oh man, I breathe and drink water, and then I just start choking all the time." I'm like, "Oh my God, it's not only Deuce."
How do we feel about Jared Wayne saying first time back this season, missed the squad, let's go. First time here?
First time back this season. That's okay. Some people need a dub.
Do you want to be a basketball sicko?
Maybe they don't want to be. Maybe they're just like, no, actually, I just want to check in when I want to check
What
in.
else could you be doing with your life?
Yeah, I don't know. You could like have kids and a family and like,
Yeah, not to talk about the Kings all the time.
yeah.
Good
What kind of life is that?
Good points. Oh man, you know, I'd also say there's a couple of things that don't get old.
What?
One is the 36, soon to be 37-year-old Russell Westbrook. In five after a Sacramento Kings W and T1C over the Warriors. Oh, my friends. No Zach LaVine tonight, right? No Sabonis. Oh, they didn't have Steph. He was a little sick. Draymond was out. my back kind of hurts or whatever. And hey, no Jimmy Butler. Fine. You know what we do? We still play the game. And Russell Westbrook approached this game like it was the NBA playoffs, like he was prime Russell Westbrook. How about Russell Westbrook tonight saying, get on my back and let's have a triple-double against the Warriors? Oh, it was so sweet. Russell Westbrook was pushing the pace. He had the adrenaline going, had the crowd into it. A triple-double, 23 points, 16 rebounds. Oh, he's dropping dimes. 10 assists. How about the ageless one, Russell Brody Westbrook? Oh, and we can't forget about one of our favorite six men. He was gone a couple of days, but we said, welcome back, Malik. And it was like he never left. A huge 21-point game off the bench. Tebow with big shots. Schroeder, what a roller coaster ride that was. But 3 big threes in the fourth quarter. And the Kings get the job done. 121 to 116. But whoa, I know what you're thinking. You're saying Deuce Mason, but Deuce Mason, whoa. What about Nique Clifford? Nique Clifford playing 30-plus minutes with 3 threes. Oh, he doesn't look like a rookie. And shout out to the basketball sickos watching around the world because we enjoy the wins because they don't always come often. Enjoy it.
Literally what we said on our way back here. It was like, yeah, it's good the Kings got the win, but you don't expect them. They were shorthanded as well. And just because they're going up against a team that has no Steph Curry, sometimes that means no problem for the other team, right? It was so just nice to have the Kings get the win and get it done. And we celebrate.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I felt like that was one of my better fog intros.
Oh, I agree. Really good, really crisp, a lot of fog, not too much, the perfect amount, balance.
What I said to you right before we started?
I don't know why I feel a little tired.
Why do I sound like you're?
That's what you sound like. And I said, wake
I said,
up,
I feel a
the
little
Kings
tired.
won.
And what I said to you, I said, I might need you to lift me tonight.
Yeah, and what I said,
It's
you
just-
got it?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you know what happened? The lights go on.
So-
the show's live.
Wait.
I'm in my bag.
Maybe I'm like Russell Westbrook because I'm a really good teammate and I encourage you to push through. And look what you did. You were like Malik Monk coming out of it. Pushing through with the energy off the
Give me a
bench.
hell yeah.
Well, we appreciate you guys being here tonight. We'll talk about this game, the good, the bad, and then look ahead, of course. No shit. A shout out to the super chats already coming in. Jacob, we haven't started the show yet. Relax, huh? $5 saying just had surgery
you.
yesterday
Aw.
and I'm bedridden. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, as you're like jokingly.
Well, the good news,
What?
successful surgery.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yay, Jacob.
So 2 things I was looking forward to was Kings basketball and this podcast.
Aw.
Thanks for always showing up.
Give me a hell yeah.
Thank you, Jacob.
Jacob, first things first. Get your rest.
Yeah,
Thanks so much for the kind words. We're all hoping for a speedy recovery, whatever you had.
absolutely.
Bedridden. That's tough.
Okay,
It's like me after my oral surgery.
you weren't bedridden.
In some, I wasn't
Not
because
in
I
any way.
had, yeah. Anyway. Hey, if you haven't done it yet, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Do you have anything else before we start the podcast?
Dear God, no.
We got a lot to talk about.
Uh-oh, someone just said Deuce equals Eubanks. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and guess what? You know what Eubanks is tonight?
What is he?
A goddamn winner.
Yeah, he is.
You didn't call me Quentin Post?
Yeah, no, God, no.
Man.
That would have, no.
I was looking, the number that jumped out to me tonight,
What?
Al Horford. 0 for 7 from 3.
Damn.
Crazy.
And he had some good looks, too.
Yeah.
True open.
All right, let's start the pod because Morgan has nothing else to say. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hit my music.
Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. They tell you what they know. Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. The podcast that you know.
Hey, welcome into the Deuce and Mo podcast, recording this on a Wednesday night. Kings back at home after a road trip. Had some good, but some bad. They were 1-3. Oh, and they're coming home for the Golden State Warriors. But not the same old Golden State Warriors. They played last night, a win over the Suns, and then they announced Steph Curry sick, missing the game. Jimmy Butler out. Draymond Green out. So a much different looking Warriors team. And then the Kings without Zach LaVine and Domas Sabonis. What was going to happen tonight? Well, the headline tonight, Russell effing Westbrook. Vintage performance from him, a triple-double, his first triple-double in a Kings uniform, 23 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists on 9 of 13 shooting, and the Kings, shorthanded, beat the shorthanded Warriors tonight, 121-116, now 3-5 on the season. This podcast presented by our friends over at Sentivo Vineyards and Winery. I'm Deuce Mason. That's Morgan Reagan. How you doing, Mo?
I'm doing great. You just talking about Russell Westbrook right there and being like the story of the entire game. On the NBC postgame show that we just did together, we had done a postgame interview with DeMar, and then we started talking to DeMar, and then I was going to throw to something. I was going to actually throw to this thing that was a segment that was sponsored. And Deuce is like, we've been in this show for 2 minutes and haven't even talked about Russell Westbrook. And then it's just trying to go off about Russell Westbrook. I had to get to the sponsored thing that was going to lead into Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
but what I loved about it was that there was no stopping you. You were going to talk about it, and I loved it because you were just like so excited about this man.
Sorry. Hey, TV people, we can all loosen up a little bit, okay? Sometimes you let a show cook. Let me cook for a minute. The headline's Westbrook. I don't need to be talking about some random, hey, there's this sponsor element. Talk about this. No, I'm just coming off the high of highs. We talked to DeMar DeRozan. Let me talk about what I just witnessed at Golden One Center. People are talking about no stars here. There's no stars here tonight. They're all sitting. Russell Westbrook said, knock, knock, knock. Hello? I've won an MVP before. And truly, it was one of those performances from Russ that just makes you respect him so much. Westbrook, 36 years old, turns 37 next month. Or actually, I think this month, he turns 37 years old.
Damn.
He does not move. How he moves is not normal for a guy who's been in the league for 18 years. He does not move like someone that's been 18 years, a ton of mileage. I have so much respect for how he takes care of his body and mind to go out and compete like he did tonight in a game where I know you're playing a shorthanded team, but the Kings were shorthanded. They needed someone to be aggressive and get after it, and Westbrook checked all the boxes tonight.
It was the first 3 that he hit in the game, and it was on Brandon Pajemski, and he does this thing where he just like did like a 3 with his head to Pajemski, and I was just like, yeah, like it pumped me up. And then there was another time like he just went baseline to the crowd later on in the game, and this guy stands up and just goes like this and he high fives him. I'm like, this is the shit I needed at Golden One Center.
It's fun.
And it's fun, but here's the thing. He's bringing all that energy and like fight and feistiness, whatever. You also get good basketball from him in those in more of the moments than I think we were even expecting. We knew that it could be a roller coaster ride and it could be an experience. And man, why doesn't any other team around the league want Russell Westbrook on their team? This guy is not on a team, does not have a job right now. Why is that? Oh, the Kings pick him up. Everyone clown the Kings. Yeah. They're so stupid. Ha, ha, ha. And then this shit. This has been great. Loving this experience.
It is insane that Russell Westbrook was a free agent for this long. And you could, and I understand we've spent so much time talking about him over the offseason, and then once they signed him, and I understand he's a very polarizing player.
100%.
People love Russell Westbrook, obsessed with him. And then there's a portion despises him. They don't like the chirping. They clown him for the missed shots. They call him Westbrook. You know what I mean? They just go on and on.
Yeah.
And it seems like ever since he left the Lakers, that thing didn't work out the way everyone thought it would. That it just hasn't been the same for him. Like he hasn't found that true home again. Yeah, he's not the same guy he was when he was in OKC. We know this. He's a different player. but he still approaches the game with a seriousness and a competitiveness and a spirit that I think any team can benefit from. And some team like Sacramento that is in this weird spot right now, just like
oh my God.
hodgepodge collection of talent. We're going, what's the direction? To be able to watch someone that has accomplished so much in the league still play with that type of fire, even if it's not a championship situation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I respect that guy a lot, and I'm glad he's on this team. I think he's going to help these young guys, and I just think of someone like Nique Clifford and what that could mean for him.
Absolutely, because even if we're not, we don't have any expectations this year for the Kings. It's a transition year. The wins columns, it's going to be fun anytime the Kings do get the W. How can we see the developmental side of some of these guys, especially ones that you believe are going to be on this roster for a longer period of time? Nique Clifford being one of those guys. And then someone even like Malik Monk, you never know what's going to happen there. But him talking about Russ and asking him like what he does to his body, what he needs to do to have this long career and all these different things. It's like, yes, pick his brain. This is what he's there for. And he's doing more than just that for his teammates. He is showing up on the floor every effing possession.
And I thought in this game tonight, he did such a great job at pushing the pace for Sacramento.
Oh, yes.
It was crucial. I mean, for him to attack, set up his teammates. I know you were joking about post game. You know, Drew Eubanks tonight ends up in the starting role for Sabonis, has 12 points. And I want to say, I don't know for sure. I feel like they were all assisted by Russell Westbrook.
Most of them.
Just incredible setups.
Yes.
You know, and most of them more. And it was just, it speaks volumes to what he does. And even in transition, like his connection with Malik Monk, he was just making the right plays out there. And I thought he brought so much great energy for a team who needed it.
And just to touch on the Eubanks one really quick. Yeah. And we saw that connection also happen, whether it was with Denver or Milwaukee. I forget which game it was there. You saw it a few more times too. And it's like, allow those moments to happen. I love it when you have one player making another player better. I mean, just going back to this, even if you want to compare from a long time ago, remember when Rashawn Holmes was on this team and it was Tyrese Halliburton that truly made him into a different player. Sometimes there's going to be players that can do that for one another. And Russell Westbrook was doing that on the floor all night long. But then I felt like specifically in that second half, whatever they talked about at halftime, they came out so much stronger in the third than we are used to seeing.
Well, they got off to a terrible start again, in my opinion. It wasn't like, oh my God, the worst thing ever, but it was tracking really poorly. You know, they're down like 21-10. I'm like, oh my God, the Warriors are getting wide open threes. There's miscommunication on switches with Schroeder, and they're leaving guys open. They're turning the ball over, and wow, this could be a long game. They end up allowing 32 points in that first quarter. But they bounced back after that. And what you're talking about in the third quarter, yeah, they came out the right way. And I felt like that aggressiveness on both ends was crucial. I thought defensively they picked up in a big way with their aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Forcing Warriors turnovers. And also the Warriors just had some miserable turnovers tonight.
Oh my God. And then the Kings even forcing some of those turnovers, capitalizing off of some.
Yeah. And I think that was like one of the key stats tonight. It was 30-11 points off turnovers in favor of the Kings. Because the Kings ended up with, I mean, this is crazy. The Warriors had 19 turnovers. The Kings had 16. And the Kings were able to score 30 points off those 19 turnovers. The Warriors mustered 11 points off the Kings' 16 turnovers.
Just 3 less turnovers, too.
Yeah.
I mean, and, you know, obviously way more points. It's, the Kings did a great job capitalizing off of that.
Also, were you hesitating on saying how many more points?
With the
points off turnovers?
30-11?
Because I did too.
29.
No,
Oh,
it's
I'm
19.
sorry. It's 19.
It's 19.
Oh my
but I just
God.
think it was funny because I was hesitating the same way.
Yeah.
That's why I said the whole thing because my brain wasn't going. I was about to say 29. I'm like, that didn't sound right.
No.
And then you didn't say. I'm like, dude, it's 19, you idiot.
That's so funny, though,
Yeah.
too, that I still ended up saying 29.
Yeah. So, yeah, I thought that was critical from that group. And then, you know, the swing to me was not only the points off turnovers, but I wrote it down, third quarter, the Warriors were in the penalty at the 7:17 mark of the third quarter. And that's when the Warriors are up 72-69. So, I mean, that really changed the game. In that third quarter, Sacramento goes 14 of 18 at the free throw line, and they outscore Golden State 35-23 in that quarter. I wasn't done with Westbrook.
Oh yeah. Oh God, I know you haven't been done.
I'm enjoying this one tonight.
And you should. And everyone should. And I don't give a shit if if Steve Kerr had to put on a jersey and had to play tonight. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
The Kings got the win.
Well, I think the one of the things we had mentioned when they signed Westbrook is, I'm like, this is not the same as them signing Vince Carter. Vince Carter was at the end. And people say, hey, Russ is at the end. He's played 18 years. How many more years is he going to choose to play? But he still has something to give. And I know he's not the athlete he was in his mid-20s or early 20s. No shit. But athletically, it's ridiculous. And one of the things that pops out to me with his athleticism is just his rebounding.
Yeah.
I mean,
he gets
Sabonis is number 1 in the NBA in rebounds, okay? 14 a game. Westbrook tonight, without Sabonis on the floor, 16 rebounds, and he's getting after him. He's crashing the offensive glass. I see him crashing the court. I'm like, this guy's crashing like he's 22 years old, and he's getting the ball or he's tipping it out.
Or putting a second chance opportunity for himself. I mean, like getting 2 points, whatever.
And I'm sure there's other fan bases watching us right now, and I love playing this game sometimes because we know so many random fans from around the league. We appreciate you. We have a lot of non-Kings fans who check us out, which means a lot. You guys are probably going, okay, you guys are getting way too excited about this. You know, honestly, as someone who just loves the game, I understand the Kings are a good team. I get it. But tonight, I just enjoyed watching Russell Westbrook play the game of basketball. I went, damn, dude, there's something about that greatness. Like what you were saying with Malik, talking about like wanting to know what he does. Yeah, dude, if I'm anybody in that locker room, I'm going, he has a preparation that I need to know about. Like, you don't win an MVP by accident in this league. It takes a different level of work. And to keep playing into year 18 and not having like major injury history, it's, I don't know, it's remarkable.
You and we had just wrapped up the post-game show and we were getting to the elevator to go down to the car. And you had said something else about like, you're like something along the lines of, I'm just all in on Russell Westbrook. I don't care what anyone says. You were just still hyped about it. And I had mentioned to you, I was like, how it's crazy because I think for so many years too, we didn't fully understand the experience. There's always a narrative out there. You can watch his game and see for yourself of how you want to go about it. But I think even watching his game, whether it's a full game, whether it's highlights, whatever it is, it doesn't tell the whole story. And once he signed with Sacramento, I had multiple people around the NBA who teams he's played for, media people, who name them, whoever, reach out and say, you are going to love this guy. It didn't matter how it ended there or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You are going to love this guy, the team, the city, everyone's going to love this guy. I was like, okay, like, I guess I'll wait and see. I get it. It's this early in the season. I'm like,
yeah,
I get it.
And I've said this before, this season, I think even if the Kings go a different direction with the team come trade deadline, he's a guy you want to keep around. Like, because he's good for young players too.
Yes.
And I don't know. When guys play this hard and hustle and play with passion, I fuck with that.
It's so perfect for where Sacramento is right now because it's like a lot of nothingness, a lot of like, what are you trying to do? Who are you? And it's, hey, if you can't figure out who you are or really grow off this, can you grow individuals? And that is what he is so going to do. And he's going to create also this very fun, competitive, fiery, interesting product on the floor that not only Kings fans will always respect that type of player in a Kings jersey, but I think even some NBA fans around the league being like, oh yeah, especially the Russell Westbrook lovers being like, I want to watch the Kings because I want to watch Russ. And like, I even get that. I get it.
Yeah. And he came into this situation late, right? It was right before the season started. And he's been very productive the last few games. And it's not just like numbers wise, because that could be deceiving. You watch a guy's numbers, you're like, okay, but did he impact the game? And I think he's been impacting the game in a positive way for Sacramento.
Yeah. And yes. And like, you'll see a few of those moments where he's missing at the rim and you're just like, what are you doing? You know, just that's a bunny. What's happening? That happens to so many people. Him sometimes it feels like more than others when you do see it happen, but then he recovers. That's the thing. That's the experience. You'll see a mistake, but then you'll see a recovery. It's like he's so human. It's a very interesting experience that I've loved so far.
Imagine like 3 years ago, like, dude, in a couple of years, you guys would be spending the first 15 minutes of like a podcast talking about Westbrook's impact with the Kings.
We would have said no, never,
wait,
especially
what?
at this point of his career. That would never happen. No.
Someone in the chat was mentioning this. It's been jumping around. There's so many messages coming in. Someone was just saying, I hope that Russ. Oh, here he is. Let's get Russ to bring some fire out of Keegan. I think Russ can bring fire out of guys for sure. And Keegan's got the fire. Sometimes you gotta poke him a little bit. How many times have I joked about that over the years? Sometimes I just want to go in the locker room and go, we'll slap the face to Keegan.
A slap to the face.
You know, get him to react. See what he does.
I would punch the fuck out of you.
Yeah. Hey, Deuce, when you just got out of the King's locker, why do you have a black eye, dude? It's all good.
You
I'm
were
like
just-
smiling. I'm like bleeding. I'm smiling. What happened? Dude, Keegan Murray beat the fuck out of me.
Deuce, you just lost your job and you're banned from the arena forever. Hey,
Yeah, but guess what, dude?
Kings fans will
Keegan
know it was me.
Is locked in.
So dumb.
In the chat, someone says celebrating Russ is accepting the Kings will be 7th to 12th in the West. No, it's not. I mean, like that's the thing. Like, I don't think one game is an indictment on the season. It doesn't tell the story of the season. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Got a long way to go. The Kings are sitting at 3-5 right now, with OKC coming to town after that, with Minnesota with Anthony Edwards coming to town after that, with Denver coming to town after that. Then the Hawks, who just beat Orlando without Trae Young after that. Oh, and then they go on the road after that, take on like San Antonio. So I mean, look, it's just going to be tough. But I mean, if you want to be one of those people that's like, oh, well,
Well, they're going to be at the bottom of the West
mean-
anyway. Well, then, okay.
I mean,
Don't waste your time.
Yeah.
I want to. That was the other, oh, really quick, too. That was the other angle of tonight that I was so excited about. I think both of us were, when we get to the arena and we're like, okay, no Steph, no Draymond, no Jimmy. And then for the Kings, no LaVine, no Domas. We got a little excited because we're like, opportunities for everyone. It was exciting to see that you were going to see, hopefully, Keon Ellis have more minutes. Hopefully, Nique Clifford have more minutes. Just some of the Maxime Raynaud. Obviously, Keon still only played 17 minutes. He couldn't really find his flow as much. But even seeing Maxime in his 15 minutes, it was like, okay, this is the experience in the minutes and the time that he needs.
It was the most comfortable both rookies have looked this year.
Agreed.
And Nique's had his like time, you know, but tonight was like, okay, he's getting some legit run.
Yeah.
He started the game, played 33 minutes, knocked down 3 threes in this game. He had not made a 3 yet. 0 for 2. And, you know, he had missed some in the preseason. I'm like, I gotta see him go down a little bit, but I trust that he could knock him down.
Pretty.
And he goes 3 of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, not 3 of 3, my bad.
3 of 6.
3 of 6. I meant he hit 3. He goes 3 of 6, but just that number of 6 was great. And he ends up with 12 points. He definitely looked more comfortable tonight. He had one cut that was just so timely, and Schroeder found him. Schroeder was attacking baseline. And Nique had a 45 cut, boom, right at the basket. It was great. And it just seems like he's got a really good feel for the game. These are all things we've talked about with Nique, but it was exciting to see him get this opportunity tonight.
Yeah. That was something we talked about even in the beginning of the season. It's like, all right, if you're going to have all these veteran players, how is Nique going to get time to develop and have some minutes on the floor? And it's about taking care of business when these opportunities are presented. Players down, bodies down, whatever. It could happen more just because of soreness. It's a long season. You're going to see that with some other guys, whatever it is. But if you prove yourself in those opportunities, they can't say no to playing you. You know, they want to play a fast style. They want to keep bodies moving out there. And so, yeah, I'm just glad he was productive and just confident out there in a game like this.
And same with Max. You know, he ends up playing 15 minutes off the Kings bench tonight. I mean, he also, not mistaken, I'm just looking back. Yeah, he played some in the fourth quarter too. You know, he's getting some fourth quarter minutes. And I just thought about how valuable it was for him, especially in this opportunity against a Warriors team that's, you know, shorthanded tonight. But, you know, he went up against Quentin Post a little bit. He had to go guard the veteran Al Horford too. And, you know, there's always going to be things he can grow from. And I think one area is just him just getting stronger. But he looked his most comfortable out there tonight.
Yeah, because there's a few times this season now where I'm like, oh, are you just not ready for the moment? Are you not ready? Is it your body, you know, your size, your strength? What is it? Which absolutely that's something he needs to work on. But the confidence was huge seeing him out there. And it was, I don't know what it was that clicked for him, but it was like the perfect matchup for him to go up against Post and to like be in, I know you said against Horford as well, but especially against someone like Post, it was like he just got to build that confidence, especially where he is right now in the league.
It is kind of insane that we're this far into the podcast and you have not given me any type of love for something I said on the pregame show tonight on TV.
Dude, all you do is talk. The pregame show is all of you talking the entire time. So how am I supposed to remember everything? That's what this podcast is.
You can play.
That's what that pregame show is.
You can
That's
play
what
games.
that postgame show is.
Let me refresh your memory for a second. We showed the starting lineups.
Okay.
Said something about the Warriors starting lineup.
Are you talking about Will Richard?
I said, you know, there's one player you need to watch tonight. It's number 3, Will Richard. He's getting a good opportunity. He's a really good player, smart player. He can make things happen.
Shit.
I said, he is the player to watch for the Warriors tonight. Of course, Kuminga too. Mm-hmm. He ends up with 30. Are you going to give me some love?
I'm sorry. Did you like transform into his body and like create the 30-point opportunity for him or like what?
No, I'm just showing my like...
So wait. Your job is to analyze basketball, and you want me to sit here and give you love for analyzing basketball correctly.
Here's what I would know. If you had done that, I would be like, Morgan, what a great call tonight. That was a great call out.
So I just say here. So
Will Richards, he's not some household name.
You're begging for validation.
Yeah, I am. See, when you don't have like strong parents growing up.
Okay, no, this is true.
Both my parents are dead. Well, one's really dead. The other one's dead to me.
Oh God.
And so like that.
Oh God.
What?
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Will Richard, 30. Weren't you talking about him earlier?
Yeah, I was.
Hey, sit on my lap. Sit right here on my knee.
You fucking.
I am so proud of you. So proud of you. Good call out though. Really though. And I remember watching the Warriors not the other night, but I forget when it was. And you were talking about Will Richard and you're like, he's just a young guy that's long that I really like. And you were talking about him early. And then tonight you definitely mentioned him 700 times in the pregame or not just in the pregame show, just even to me before the game. And yeah, he ended up being huge for the Warriors and what an opportunity for him.
After not playing last night. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He didn't play last night.
Yes.
In the chat, Simple JD says, breaking news, basketball analyst analyzes basketball. Okay. That's not what I needed.
He needed a basketball mind.
Ignacio says, Mo, can you write a song about Russell Westbrook? He said that earlier. Now he's saying something.
Oh, I mean, I can probably at some point.
You don't have anything off the top of your head about Russ?
No, you don't give Russ just some bullshit little riff. Like, no, you have to like think about it for a second. You know?
Yeah. Anything coming to mind?
You're so stupid.
Oh, man.
So dumb.
We also saw the debut of a new king, Precious Achiuwa, a.k.a. the Big Sneeze. We talked about him a little bit yesterday when we dropped a video after they signed him and waived Isaac Jones. Your first impression of seeing Precious Achiuwa play for Sacramento?
He's big. Love that they have another big body going in there, which is just great to see. 9 minutes for him, 4 points, 3 rebounds. What was it? Was it Nique that was trying to throw an alley-oop to him or a lob or something? Someone was
Yeah. What was it, Nique?
I know, I can't
It
remember.
might have been where like it was,
And he had to come back down with it.
and he
I
jumped
think.
right back up.
Yep. And he put it in. So
Yeah,
he got
yeah.
the two. But so it was an assist, whatever. But yeah, I liked seeing him down there. I'm excited to see him obviously have more opportunities, be more in the rotation. If Drew Eubanks though is going to connect like this with Russell Westbrook, I don't know how much time.
Well, they played together tonight.
I know.
That was the other thing, which I was like, oh man, this is a move and a half by Sacramento, putting those guys on the floor together. Not exactly a floor spacing. I know True has had the ability to pass. Like he's had a couple seasons where he's hit the corner three efficiently. But they did that tonight, and of course, that's probably also based on who you're playing. And the Warriors went big, right? At one point with Post and Horford. But yeah, I mean, Precious Achua is kind of the type of player that Sacramento just needed. And like you saw, I mean, he comes in, block shot, some rebounds.
Yep.
What did he even end up tonight? 2 of 2, 4 points, 3 rebounds. He had an offensive rebound, and he had a block shot.
Over 300 games of NBA experience. We've talked about this over and over again. Is just an experience. He has the NBA experience. He's a bigger body. The Kings were not trusting Isaac Jones. And if you weren't going to trust him, you weren't going to rotate him in, then you got to find someone that you wanted to play, that you wanted to get on the floor, especially when bodies go down, or just because you need more depth because of the style you are trying to play, or because of the way that it feels like the entire NBA is the style that is trending right now, the picking up 94 feet, the playing really fast, the bodies going into the paint, all those different things. It's just good to have someone like Precious Achua.
Plays hard too. Runs the floor.
Yep.
That's what you want from your backup
Totally.
big. You have to come in and impact the game. How do you impact the game? Rebound. Score around the rim.
Yeah.
Block a shot. Hustle.
Play your role.
That's it. And so I think they checked the box there. Anyone else jump out to you tonight? We did talk about Malik, right? Or was that... I can't remember if that was me just yelling in the pre-show with the fog machine
It
about
was you
Malik.
yelling, and then I started talking about what Malik said about Russ. So
Okay.
no, let's talk about Malik a little bit.
Malik, having him back. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
That was a great Malik Monk game. He ends up with 21 points, 6 of 12 shooting. He was 7 of 8 at the free throw line. Just great energy. I felt like they did a better job of making sure he had the ball in his hands in the second half.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he touched enough in the first half. There are times where he's playing out there with 3 guards. And, it's, again, you're experimenting with lineups with so many guys out. But when you got a lineup with Schroeder, Westbrook, and Monk, I think he gets lost out there, right? Because it's like they all kind of do the same thing, right?
Drive into the paint, try and dish, or find someone moving, whatever.
Creating a shot, yeah. But Malik has just the ability to, I mean, he drove the lane, had a turnaround fadeaway jumper over Horford tonight. That was just so disgusting.
Yeah.
Hit some threes, attacking. He brought great energy.
No, I'm with you on that, and especially first game back, bringing that energy off the bench. Some of his rebounds tonight, he ended with 4 rebounds, but just crashing in there, big moments, important rebounds. And there's a different way that he is carrying himself too. Like, he's always a competitor. You're never going to doubt the second or a possession for him. You're going to see him have those moments where he's ball watching, someone back cut on him, whatever. Like, it's going to happen. Like, he's talked about even his ball watching help defense at times. But you're never going to see him give up on a play and not get back into something. And yeah, he did that all night long. And then especially in that second half, you're right, being more on ball, it was effective for him and the team because everyone stopped doing some ISO bullshit where the ball was sticking and it just wasn't as fun and flowing in the first half.
In the first half, first quarter, it was just like, man, like what? And you lose 2 key starters. It's not like they lost like a couple of reserve players who don't play, right? It's like Zach LaVine averaging nearly 30 a game, out with back tightness. Sabonis out with what sounds awful, a rib contusion.
Yeah. That
sucks. And whatever was going on with his shoulder, but they listed him as a rib contusion. So out 2 key pieces. I don't know if they were trying to figure out like, oh, wow, this is a lineup that we haven't really played a ton together and we're all trying to figure things out. Like, let's see how this works. But it was super stagnant. And there was a lot of miscommunications on defense. I'm curious to know if some of these miscommunications we're seeing are just like guys. they don't like Schroeder had a few of them tonight.
He's
don't
had
know.
that in a few games too. I know which ones you're kind of talking about.
Yeah, I
Where
think
he-
there was a drive where he's defending Pajemski. Pajemski dribble handoff to Kuminga, and he decides he like pointed like to switch out to Kuminga. Like he
Does
could have
this-
just picked him up. Westbrook picked up Pajemski, and he went to Pajemski, and then he's pointing like, "Hey, Kuminga's open," and Kuminga just walked into a three.
What he does on the point is he's like, I communicated the switch. I
Yes,
did this
yes.
to put the blame. And this is so bad. This could be so inside and it could be so wrong, but I'm pretty sure now a few games I've seen this. This is what he's doing. And he's pointing like, you should have been out there. I communicated that we're doing the switch. It's always too late. It's after he can't navigate through something or makes his own mistake on it. And it's like, he's always looking to make up for the mistake when it's like, no, just keep pushing through.
Yeah.
How do you challenge yourself through a mistake and keep trying to find a way? So yeah, hopefully something we can see.
Yeah, so
change.
the communication, they got to figure that out because that was definitely problematic at times in the first. And then I do think the ball gets sticky with Schroeder. I think, he's got to get used to making quick decisions. I feel like a lot of times he takes a little bit to survey and he maybe misses something.
For sure.
Um,
And then there's other times when he's patient with it and he surveys, fucking nice cross, just goes to the basket, like sees what's in front of him,
I
sees the
thought
lane.
he did a great job a few times tonight of, when he had a big on him on the perimeter. It's like, no, post off the dribble. You
Yeah.
blow by him. And he did that. And then late, I know he was 6 of 17 in this game. His threes felt massive.
Oh,
he had
yeah.
3 big threes in this game. 18
were.
points, 7 assists, 6 of 17 shooting. My goodness. Yeah, he had some ones. I thought he had some forces at the rim, and it's a delicate balance, right? You want him to attack the rim, and he feels like he can finish over someone. But there's also an opportunity when that defense is, especially the Warriors, are packing the paint. There's somebody open. Like let's make sure everyone's in their right spots. Maybe you got a guy cutting. Get off of it.
Mhm.
And as we continue to see this Kings team evolve offensively, the one thing they're going to have to do is do that. Like, don't just settle for the 2. Don't try to force it at the rim. Get off it. Get the defense rotating. And maybe you get some looks from 3.
Yeah. It's something you had talked about on the pregame show too, was what's trending in the NBA. 3-pointers were trending down for teams. Free throws were trending up. But for the Kings, both they're like low in free throw attempts and in 3-point attempts, right?
Misleading. 3-point attempts aren't necessarily down.
No, I said for some teams, right?
Okay, that's fair.
Like,
We actually dove into this, by the way, on our monthly members only podcast on patreon.com/Deuce and Mo. Or if you're a member here, you got a bonus pod. But something we were diving into.
Yeah.
The Kings are last in the NBA in 3-point attempts. 30 a game. Tonight, they only took 23 threes in this game.
Yeah.
11 of 23, which is such a low number by today's standards. The bottom 4 teams coming into today were Orlando, Detroit, Houston, and Sacramento
Okay.
in some order. They are
Yeah.
bottom 4 teams in 3-point attempts. 3 of those 4 teams are near the top in free throw attempts
Yes.
per game. Sacramento is not that team, although they were better tonight, taking 33.
bless you.
Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, I asked Doug about it after the game. He says he wants that number to be,
Game.
what'd I say?
After the game.
Before the game. And you didn't know? I
Oh,
went up to
wow.
him,
You
"What's
went,
it?"
yeah. Okay.
Before the game, and he says he wants that number closer to 40.
Yeah. And I mean, look, when it's 23 attempts, and I was hoping to see them kind of like
Yeah.
let it fly or generate the best looking threes that you can generate, and you're not seeing that game after game. I'm glad that they're not just chucking up a whole bunch of threes. If you have a 3, remember that? I felt like that was like Mike Brown's.
Let it fly.
Let it fly.
Yeah.
Like if you have an open 3, you take it. Because if you're in the NBA and you get that, then you just take it. And it was just like, okay. I like them not chucking it. But what you are seeing though is that when they're not taking some of these threes in some of these games and these missed opportunities, like it could be the game when it comes down to the wire and they get within 5 points, especially against like the Denver Nuggets the other night. It did feel like it came down to some of those threes. So yeah, hopefully the Kings can just keep getting the sprays and generating some better looks.
To be honest, it's kind of crazy. They're scoring as many points as they have the last few games without taking a ton of threes.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about the last 3 games. It was 136 in the win to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
124 in the loss to Denver. And 121 tonight.
And look, I'm totally fine with, like, I love that style of basketball. I'm down for that. I love a good mid-range. I love all that. But then you have to be able to stop the other team from shooting threes. And they don't have the ability to do that.
And tonight, Golden State shoots 17 of 43 from downtown, 39%. So they made 6 more threes. And someone in the chat says it's not about the good shots, not volume shots. Completely agree. That it's similar to this. I don't get obsessed with the number on the scale when I weigh myself, because I've been 190 and fluffy.
Oh.
And I've been 190 and feeling lean and ripped. I've been 178 and going, ugh, dad bod. And I've been like, 185 going, oh man. You know what I mean? Same with 3-pointers. Oh, you shoot 53s. Oh my God, that's so good. Yeah, but if they're all shitty, who cares? It doesn't matter. I want quality looks. But how do you find the balance, right? Of being at a good weight and ripped, right? Mm-hmm. How do you find the balance of getting more 3-point attempts, but getting quality looks?
I just picture you talking to yourself in the mirror, almost like Kevin McAllister in that scene when he like does the shaving cream or whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh, don't give me so. A couple of years ago,
okay, and he's going.
Long time podcast people may know this. I started a Home Alone house Lego set, and let me tell you, this thing is massive.
Oh, me bringing up Home Alone just put okay.
Okay, this thing is. Let's see. Look at this thing. Okay, it is almost 4,000 pieces. This shit opens up. It is crazy. The details. Oh my God, I'm getting excited looking at this because it's like I haven't even finished this. So anyway, I got this 2 years ago and I never finished it. And you're like, oh my God, we do this. You didn't finish it. You suck. No, Carlin became like paralyzed during Christmas time, and so like back legs, and I just stopped doing it, and I didn't take it out last year. I've been diving into it again, and let me tell you, it just makes me so happy. Do, 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 do.
Do, do, do,
Keep it going.
Do, 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 do.
Russell Westbrook is. You don't like that?
No.
I was doing a Westbrook song.
No.
Okay.
Oh. No.
That's not a light flex. How is that a light flex showing off the Home Alone set? It's not a light flex.
Wait, is it a flex? I mean, Miles Turner shows off all of his Legos.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't finished it yet. I'm working on it.
A light flex? I thought it was a nerdy thing.
Yeah.
Oh, look, people like it. That's sick.
So anyway, you brought up Kevin McAllister. I brought up that. We go back to what we were talking about, which is 3-point shots. Increase the volume, but take good ones. It's a balance in life.
Ooh.
Everything's a balance, man.
Good job getting back there.
Thank you.
By the way, good
Thank
job.
you. John Williams is the GOAT. Yeah.
Give me a hell yeah.
What's your name, dude? A. Cazares. You know what? Just for that comment, just for knowing, I'm just feeling. I'm in the holiday spirit.
So what is this? What are you doing? I have no idea what's happening.
I got gifted. It's something I was going to do randomly on the podcast this year. I got gifted all these Kings cards by someone.
Whoa.
If you're into cards, what's your name? A. Cazares. Send me an email, deucemo@gmail.com. You have one tonight. A Peja Stojakovic rookie card.
Whoa.
Look at this shit. I know it's not very good.
Here, wait, you have to pull it.
It's mint 9. How about that? We'll do more giveaways like that throughout the year. Hit me up. I'll send it to you or something.
Wow.
deucemo@gmail.com. And don't play. If I get like 25 emails from a guy that says A. Cazares, we're gonna have to have a vetting process. We'll
Wait,
figure
and
it out.
I love that just because he said John Williams is the GOAT.
Oh, yeah, I love John Williams, dude. I want to.
Deuce loves Legos. John Williams, you're the coolest guy I know.
If you haven't done it yet, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. We got to talk more about this homestand, look ahead a little bit, and go around the league, around the league. This podcast presented by our friends here at Sentivo Vineyards and Winery. You need somewhere to go on a little day trip?
Oh,
Little date?
any of those things, but also because we were talking Christmas. Christmas is coming up, and let's say you can't get out to their new tasting room that is in Sassoon Valley that is absolutely beautiful, and you can get bottles there. You can go online and get bottles at CentivoVineyards.com. These people are the best people. They're all Kings fans, and I'm not joking when I say they make the best wine. Anyone would be so happy if you gifted that actually for the holidays.
Yeah, so check it out. Their tasting room is absolutely beautiful too. If you can make it out there, I highly suggest it. Brand new. It's a great wine region too, as Morgan's mentioned so many times. 2316 Rockville Road in Fairfield. We're also presented by our friends over at
Medic Ambulance. Woo, woo. Medic Ambulance has set the standard in emergency medical services for over 45 years now. From life-saving responses to being the team behind the scenes at your favorite events, Medic is here to serve. Learn more at medicambulance.net.
Appreciate their support. The Deuce and Mo podcast. I was wondering, should we play a little Nique or a little conversation with Nique or no?
The beginning.
Oh, when you said a happy birthday or
When
whatever?
I hated how I transitioned into it.
Okay, you're being so stupid. Do you not want to?
No, you totally can.
Okay, Nique Clifford, after the game, we had a chance to talk to him about what went down tonight.
Down courtside near the hallway.
Happy
Actually.
birthday, G.
Oh, hi, Nique Clifford. You are here now with us, Morgan Reagan, Deuce Mason. We're talking about Russell Westbrook right now and everything that he brings. Being a rookie, being able to play with Russell Westbrook like you've been able to play with, has it been kind of surreal?
Yeah, it's definitely surreal. You know, he's one of the best ever to do it. He's in my top 3, if not 3. He might be top 1 in point guards all time. But it's just awesome playing with a dude like that. Brings the energy and passion every day for our team, and helps us win games. He's a big time addition.
And what's he mean to you off the court? Because he's got a big voice, and I'm sure as you're a rookie in the league, to be able to learn from a guy who's accomplished as much as he has can be very impactful.
Yeah, he's been a great leader for our team, especially being a young guy, helping me adjust and teaching me things, giving me more and more confidence every time I step on the court. And they trust in me to go out there and help them make the game a little easier.
So there's Nique Clifford after this Kings win. Someone's saying the broadcast Mo sounds a little different. I feel like our mics just sound different.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm hearing
do not.
that how it's processed. I'm like, why do I kind of sound like this?
Hey, dude.
Hey, Nique, what's up?
Trust me.
I got a little more bass in my voice. Actually, yeah, it helps when I clear my throat on.
I got a lot more bass in my voice.
No, come on, dude. That's kind of funny. Come on, that didn't get you a little bit.
It got me.
Thank you. Appreciate that so much. Let's hear from Russell Westbrook after the game. We haven't heard this yet. Russell Westbrook triple-double tonight. Is he going to be our Butcher and Barrel player of the game? We'll talk about it in a second.
Just how crazy is it that you're still able to do what you did tonight, come in and just take over a game and post another triple-double?
I mean, honestly, it's just a blessing, to be honest, man. I don't take this game, the opportunity to be able to go out and compete for granted. So I'm just super grateful and thankful to be able to go out and still compete.
Russ, why has this fit with the Kings been so seamless for you?
Preparation. First, I was able to prepare myself for whenever I was able to get a call in. Not just that, the Kings has welcomed me with open arms, and my job is to be able to find ways to adapt and find a way to help this team any way I can, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Russ, Malik was just up here, and he talked about you being, 37. He said he wanted to know all the secrets and everything. Is there anything you could share with us that why you still going?
Share? Nothing to share. But I think for me, I take good care of my body. I take the game very seriously. I take my opportunities seriously. And as long as God continues to give me an opportunity to go out and compete, I'm going to give everything I have.
Russ, back here. Just that fourth quarter, I mean, I know Dennis had his struggles shooting the ball, but you were able to kind of get him going there. Yeah. What did you see in that fourth quarter specifically?
Picked up confidence. We have so many guys on this team that can make shots, can make plays, and that's the unique part about our roster. I think that once we figure that out, We started off a little slow, but I think second half was way better than the first from an intensity defensively standpoint. We have so many weapons, got to utilize them, from the start to finish.
And your career high in boards is 21. I mean, that's a while ago, but here's 16 tonight. Just what's kind of your secret in being able to kind of impact plays like that?
Oh man, humbly speaking, I'm the best rebounding guard ever. So when the ball come across the rim, I'm gonna get it.
How much do you feel like this team kind of needed the mental edge?
It's needed. Every night teams are getting better. Teams are loading up. Every night is a dogfight. We have our schedule is pretty rough right now, but I do think if we knuckle up, compete at a high level, and that's something that I want to bring as a part of my leadership and making sure that, us as Kings, we come out and compete at the highest level and we can live with the result at the end of the game.
Kind of rumored to potentially be coming here for a long time this summer. When did you kind of circle this spot as, somewhere that could potentially use you?
Yeah, I was just waiting, to be honest. Never kind of knew what was going to happen. I was, like I said earlier, I just was preparing for whatever, working out, making sure that I was in shape, making sure that I was prepared to come in right away and impact a team on a positive note.
18 in that third quarter, 18 points in the paint and 18 free throw attempts. How key is that to your guys' game and what was working well there?
It's very important, man. We gotta. We knew that they didn't have any shot blockers in the paint, and we made an emphasis coming out of halftime that we're going to attack the paint, get downhill, be aggressive, and I thought we did a good job of setting the tone and the pace of the game from the third quarter on.
But Russell, on the road, Coach Christie said, anything that he asks of you, you do it.
Yep.
No problem. The job is done.
Yep.
Done deal. What has it been like that? Working under his guidance and helping him out?
Coach Christie's been doing an amazing job. Obviously, first time head coach, but his intensity, his awareness, his understanding of being able to have played the game and understand that allows you to be able to have conversations. His door is always open, and since I've been in this league, I've always made sure whatever is asking me, I do it at the highest level, regardless of if I like it or not. Whatever coach asks me, I get on the floor. Whatever position I need to play, I'll do it. Whatever it is that's for the betterment of the team, I'll make sure I do it.
Hey, Russ. After some uncertainty that you faced over the summer, how much vindication or validation or whatever word you want to put on that do you feel after a performance like this?
Honestly, I don't feel nothing because to be honest, I don't live up to anybody else's expectation that they put on me. I have my own personal goals and aspirations, things I want to do. So to be honest, I have nothing. I know what I'm capable of doing when given the opportunity. And now my job is to go out there and do it.
You said, greatest rebounding point guard ever. I'm curious who, when you feel like you claim that title, and who in history you feel like is kind of up there with you.
When do I feel like I claim it? I don't know. What does the stats say? Huh? Oh.
He's number one.
Oh. Honestly, I didn't even know that it was tonight. I need to get that game ball. Can somebody get it for me?
Oh.
Okay, cool. I need that.
There's Russell Westbrook.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
I know. That's pretty nuts.
About to put fucking 18 up in the rafters after the season. Dude, I just like the guy, man.
That's really hard.
Humbly speaking,
I am the best
rebounding guard ever.
The confidence, but I think my favorite thing,
yeah,
in teams like the Warriors are so lucky to have a superstar in Steph Curry who is willing to do media things, says yes to this, does things for the community and the organization while also being one of the best players in the world. when you have that within your team, it builds just a great standard. And Russ has been here for 5 minutes, and him just doing whatever Doug Christie asks of him, and is like that's old school shit. Like a player actually like listening to a coach, buying in and doing. Yeah. I'm sure he's had his challenges with coaches. Sure. Like, you're human. Like, yeah, with years. Bosses, 18 years. Yeah, that shit's gonna happen. I'm sure there's stories, whatever. But like, you've been here 5 minutes with this team, and that is how you're choosing to carry yourself, to go about being a role model for the younger guys, for this organization. I'm just so thankful that's
also
here.
Something he said at the end about, like, you know, when he's asked about like vindication or what's he feel, and he's like, honestly, nothing, because he just worries about his expectations, not others. And it's like, damn, dude, that's a mental, like, I think as human beings, sometimes it's just a tough thing to deal with. Like, we're in this business, in this sports broadcasting business, where like, logically you can have all the confidence possible, but sometimes, like for me, I do worry about what other people expect, you know, bosses or whatever.
Absolutely.
And you're like, you're in your head with it, and to be that mentally strong is pretty cool.
But also, one of my favorite quotes came from actually my producer, Tim Sullivan, who I absolutely adore, with the Golden State Valkyries. And he said to me, someone else's opinion about you is none of your fucking business. And what I love about that, it's like, it's basically saying, who cares? Yeah. Who cares? Because that's their opinion about you. Are you putting in the work? Are you putting in the preparation? Are you doing everything you can to be the best? Okay, well then who gives a shit what that person, how that person feels about you, and what their expectations are?
Getting deep on a Deuce and Mo podcast after
Russ
a
brings
Kings
us out of
Warriors
people.
game. Who's the Butcher and Barrel player of the game tonight? What are we talking about here?
It's Russell Westbrook.
For the second consecutive game.
Hey.
Yeah, 23 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists, 9 of 13 shooting, 3 of 4 from downtown. If you have not been to Butcher and Barrel,
you're missing out.
Literally a block away from Golden One Center. And think about this, guys. Huge homestand here coming up here.
Oh,
Kings are at home this month.
Yes.
And you want to go to a nice little holiday dinner, or you want to go a little pregame dinner, go to Butcher and Barrel. Support a local restaurant that's got amazing food.
Yeah, game day deals, $38 for a Wagyu burger, a shot, and a beer.
I know some people have taken advantage of that.
Yeah, a lot of people have. There's so many Kings fans. It's such a beautiful bar. Yep. So like before games, it's the place to be, right? It's right across the street from Golden One Center. But like Deuce said, if you have a family dinner and you're trying to impress people, it's elevated dining, but it's comfortable. So make sure to check out Butcher and Barrel.
Well, congratulations, Russell Westbrook. Butcher and Barrel player of the game. All right, here's a tough one for the chat. Great, by the way, great energy in the chat tonight.
Yeah. You guys are bringing that Russ energy tonight.
Shout out to D-Man who donated $5 too.
Give me a hell yeah.
If you haven't hit the thumbs up, do it. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe. What's the J Street Dental moment of the game?
I had someone tweet at me something. It was pulling the chair and Eubank swap play of the game.
You know, that might, okay. I would like to propose I don't think it's the winner, but it's a good, like, nominee.
Okay.
Pat Spencer, why do you wear a shirt under your jersey? Grow up.
Okay. What?
He flexes on Keon Ellis.
Yeah.
Getting booed. Next play down, Keon strips his ass. Ball off of him. We're going the other way. A turnover.
That's a good moment. It's a good moment just because I love, like, yeah. What is it about him? That's Spencer.
Yeah.
Your little face bugs me.
Those lacrosse guys.
We've called so many of his G League games too, and it's like I appreciate his journey, but man, okay, that's a really good moment.
And chat, if you guys have anything, that would be fantastic.
You know what? This to me speaks to like Russ and his energy for the game, but would be that after he made that first 3 on pods and did that thing to his head, but then he also went to that fan baseline and was like,
maybe it's just the Russ energy game, right? Then
maybe.
Someone in the chat mentioned the defensive play he had late where he knocked it off of a Pajemski out of bounds. That sealed it.
Yeah. I'm not opposed, people. I'm not opposed. I say like Russ's game.
Russ's first triple-double as a King.
Yep. First triple-double. Anyone else? Let's
Was
see.
that 23 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists. Our J Street Dental Player of the Game. Hey, you want a good smile like Deuce and Mo? Check out J Street Dental. Enriching lives and enhancing smiles. Head to jstreetdental.com.
No.
Excuse me. I'm going to repeat it. Head to jstreetdentalgroup.com. You can also check out their sister office, Sacramento River Dental, all run by amazing and sweet people who root on the Kings.
They're seriously amazing. If you have cavities, guess what? You'll actually come out smiling and happy.
Yeah, like Morgan.
Yep. Literally, they're the best.
All right. I'm very excited to share this too.
What?
The moment jar. Whoa, why is it so full? The season just started. Morgan gathered some old moments. So we put this back in here. This is a couple years. You know, we were inconsistent with it. Now we're trying to do it every game again.
Oh, yeah. Well,
just for kicks. Do you guys want to dig in here? And
No.
just see?
Do you guys does Deuce want to?
We've got great. Let's see here. We've got a lot of great moments in here over the last couple of years. Do you want me to pull one tonight?
No. Do you want to pull one?
I definitely want to pull
I know.
one.
That's what you're doing.
But the rule is, if it's a really bad one, we pull another.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, especially on a night that the Kings get a dub. The rule is. Oh no! What?
January 14th, 2024 at Milwaukee. Bucks 143, Kings 142 overtime. That was a Dame game winner. And I wrote down the moment. Mike Brown with the laptop. Remember when he busted out the laptop? He had the ejection.
Yes.
And missed free throws is what I wrote down.
Okay.
Guys, do we pull one more?
Yes.
Because if it's bad, it's like
just one more.
One more. We have to finish. That's it. One more, and that's it.
Yeah.
What? No matter if it's good or bad. Okay.
Okay. Deal.
Oh Jesus! Let me pull a good one. No, I can't pull one from this year. That's a rule. The purple is from this year.
Someone says, "Holy shit! I've waited so long for this moment."
Okay. Hold on. Well, we have
for you to pull out a moment.
Purple. What? Gotta mix these up better.
I mean,
Morgan.
you can look a little bit. Mix it up. It's a freaking jar with paper in it.
November 11th, 2023. Klay Thompson.
No.
0.2 seconds left without Fox. And I also, the moment on there was JaVale McGee swallows up Kuminga. Because he had a nice block. Yeah, I guess so. So there you go. People are asking for one more. I'll give them one more. That's it. We can't go through all of them tonight.
You're the one that just keeps saying one more.
Can I just say this? I just want to go. I just want one win. I want one positive from.
There's not a lot in there.
Yeah, there is. Here we go.
Okay.
This is a good one.
What is it?
We go back to 2023, December 16, 2023, against the Utah Jazz.
Okay.
125-104 Sacramento. In that game, by the way, without De'Aaron Fox.
Okay.
Keegan Murray, 47 points, 12 of 15 from three. He had 26 points in the third quarter. Woo!
That was when Scott Moak was just screaming Keegan Murray the entire game.
The jar is
calm
shut.
down.
The jar is shut.
The moment jar.
You write down the moments.
So then you never forget them.
Never forget them. Morgan, can I invite you on a little trip?
Sure.
We go around the National Basketball Association tonight. We didn't see the games, but we go over some interesting things that happened. Play a little Who Did That? So we start with the 76ers coming off a brutal loss last night to the Bulls. Shout out Chicago, #1 in the Eastern Conference, because the Sixers went ice cold down the stretch. I think they missed their final 14 shots, and then Vooch hit the game winner. Anyway, they move on. Philly had to play a game tonight against Cleveland. They lost 132-121. Joel Embiid did not play in the game. Let's give a little stat line.
Okay.
And play Who Did That? 46 points on 15 of 21 shooting, 6 of 11 from downtown 10 of 10 at the free throw line in the Sixers-Cavs game. Who did that?
Donovan Mitchell.
You know that already?
No. Did he?
Yes, he did.
Hell
46. Jared Allen also had 24 and 10. Evan Mobley had 23. How about Sam Merrill, he was in training camp with the Kings. Mike Brown's first year final cut. They cut him, kept Chima Moneke. Well, Sam Merrill's turned into a valuable piece for the Cavs. He had 14 points off the bench.
Wow.
Quentin Grimes, 27 points in the loss off the bench. 27 for Tyrese Maxey. Utah, Detroit tonight. Walker Kessler, some tough news, out for the season. Shoulder surgery.
No.
Tough for him, especially he's going to be entering restricted free agency, I think. Free agency.
Oh, God.
So in his place tonight was Nurkic. But what was tough, they lost 114 to 103 to Detroit. Oh, I love this one. We got some good who did that's tonight on both sides. Start with this one.
What side?
No,
okay.
You got to guess a little bit here. 22 points, 22 rebounds. Pistons, Jazz.
Duren?
Jalen Duren!
Hey!
All right, and who did this? 6 points, 17 rebounds. Who did that? I said, who did that?
Keontae George?
Who did that? 17 rebounds.
I was just like trying not to go with Lauri Markkanen.
Yusuf Nurkic.
Oh.
6 points, 17 rebounds. Keontae George, 6 of 18 tonight. 19 points for him. Svi Mikhailuk. I should have said this one. The leading scorer tonight for the Jazz with, any guesses? How many points for him?
25.
28.
Whoa. Well, I would have guessed Lauri Markkanen with
A lot of people are guessing Markkanen.
Yeah.
All right, we go Brooklyn, Indiana, the Nets, Morgan.
Okay.
The Nets get their first win of the season. They were 0-7 coming in tonight. They won 112 to 103 over the banged up Indiana Pacers.
Wow.
32 points, 11 rebounds. Who did that?
Was it Mr. Sexist Pig? Oh. Did I get his name wrong? Michael Porter Jr.? Sorry. So sorry.
Yes, yeah.
Well.
Oh, yeah, he did that, the one tonight. That's really good. Morgan.
He wouldn't want me talking because.
Well, yeah, come on.
God, I hate
Do you
him.
really know basketball? I mean, you're a woman, right? Huh? Oh, that's really funny. Good one.
Love this game.
Boston, Washington. The Celtics all over the Wizards tonight. 136 to 107. Who had 31 points and 8 rebounds tonight? Celtics, Wizards.
Jaylen Brown.
Oh, that's such a good guess. Jaylen Brown had 35. It was Alex Sarr.
Really?
The second-year player, 31 points and 8 rebounds.
And they lost.
People in the chat loving the Michael Porter Jr. dig by Morgan. Love that.
Thank you.
We move on tonight. Anthony Edwards back in the lineup today.
Okay.
Knicks and T-Wolves. The Wolves come to town on this homestand coming up. Knicks won this game 137, my God, to 114. How about this? They attempted 102 shots in this game.
Knicks?
The Knicks attempted 102 shots, 55 for 102. On the other side, only 40 shots attempted for the, 40 shot attempts. 83 shot attempts. The Wolves were 40 of 83.
Okay.
Other crazy numbers in this game, 31 second chance points tonight for the Knicks. So, who had 32 points tonight?
Jalen Brunson.
No, it was actually Julius Randle, who was on Jimmy Fallon last night.
Oh.
Such a random guess for Jimmy Fallon, right?
Really? I feel like Jimmy Fallon's been, I think he had Trey Young on. Like, he's been having some.
Oh, because the NBC thing?
Probably.
That's good. The Knicks were led in scoring today by, Anunoby. He had 25. Brunson, 23, 10, and 4. Cat against his former team, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 4 turnovers. The Knicks, all of a sudden, they're 5-3. Minnesota drops to 500 at 4-4. 4.
Damn.
All right, next up, Memphis and Houston. Oh, my goodness.
Okay. So Memphis lost.
124 to 109. How about this little fun game of who did it? Who did it? Who did that? 17 points, 8 assists on 6 of 19 shooting, and 1 of 7 from 3. Ja Morant.
Hey.
Who Sam Amick reported that the Kings are monitoring that situation. I don't buy it. I'm not buying it. No, I don't see it. The Memphis situation is really tough right now. Something that we were talking about is how they're distributing minutes this year. Their head coach is like, we're not going to play all these guys heavy minutes.
They do like increments of like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and keep them going.
Well, they did give Ja Morant 34 minutes tonight, and he is struggling, says he's lost his joy. It's sad. As we play this music, like, hey, it's sad, huh? No, in all seriousness, it is sad. I want him to turn it around and be happy, because when he is happy, locked in, he is such an exciting player to watch, and he's not that right now.
Yeah.
The leading scorer tonight for the old Rockets, Ahmed Thompson with 28 points. Kevin Durant, 11 points on 5 of 18 shooting, but who had 20 points, 16 rebounds, and 7 assists?
Şengün?
Yes. He also had 6 turnovers. Rockets now 5-2. Memphis at 3-6. One of the shockers of the night. You know, Zion Williamson, he's out at least 7 to 10 days with a hamstring, reevaluated. So he's not playing.
That's so
I know.
on brand.
It
I hate that.
It sucks. I hate
that.
Another guy, both those guys in the draft, Ja and Zion. Anyway, the Pelicans went on the road and beat the Dallas Mavericks tonight, 101 to 99. Dallas and New Orleans now tied for the worst record in the West, 2-6.
Damn.
2-6. Who had 22 points and 9 rebounds tonight?
By the way, when I was looking at the roster, because like I don't look at the stat lines, I look at the rosters. I forgot about Looney.
Come on, Looney. He played 15 minutes tonight. He was not the guy who had 22 and 9.
No. Let's see. I don't know.
It was Sadiq Bey.
Okay,
Sadiq Bey tonight. Cooper Flagg at 20 points, 9 rebounds in the loss. Said after the game, he's never lost so many games in his life. Denver over Miami tonight, 122 to 112. Bam Adebayo played just 8 minutes left with an injury. Not good news. So Khalil Ware ended up stepping in, but Miami fell short, 122 to 112 to Denver. The Nuggets now 5-2. Miami falls to 4-4. 33 points, 16 assists, 15 rebounds. Who did that?
That sounds like Nikola Jokic.
It was Khalil Ware tonight. I'm kidding. That would be so insane, dude. I like how we both did it. Norm Powell of the Heat scoring with 23. Jaime Jaquez with 21 off the bench.
Wow.
Khalil Ware stepped in with 13 and 13. Hey, the Kings could have drafted him. Crazy game. Close game.
You're going every single one?
We're almost done.
Okay.
It's who did that. People love who did that.
Usually you pick a few, but sure, we could do all 10.
Sorry.
Continue.
118-116 Lakers over the Spurs. 22 points, 10 rebounds tonight.
Jake LaRavia.
No. DeAndre Ayton, who had a better stat line than Victor Wembanyama. Victor had 19 points, 8 rebounds. He fouled out of this game. Also had 5 turnovers. He was 5 of 14 shooting tonight.
Damn.
Luka, 35 points, 13 assists, 9 rebounds, 5 steals.
Oh my God.
For Luka. Austin Reeves did not play in this game. Steph Castle with 6 turnovers for the Spurs. San Antonio now 5-2. The Lakers improved to 7-2. That is insane. LeBron hasn't played. Last game of the night. The Kings' next opponent, Oklahoma City. They've lost a game. They lose on the road to Portland, 121 to 119. Portland was down 22 in the first quarter, chipped away, got back in the game. They come back and win it. 35 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. No Chet Holmgren in that game. Who did this? Yeah, there's no really compelling stat line.
Okay.
Oh, no, this is good. 26 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, a couple of steals. On 5 of 17 shooting. A very weird game for this one. Let me read this again. 26 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 5 of 17 shooting, just 1 of 5 from 3, but 15 of 16 at the free throw line. Who did that?
Shaden Sharp.
Great guess. Denny Abdia
Oh.
tonight. And that brings us to the end of Who
did that?
We'll be back again coming up on... Yeah?
Don't forget the super chats.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
I thought I got to all of them.
No.
We got more?
I know.
All right. Where's my music? Where'd it go? I turn off this. Okay. Shout out. Oh my God. We got a whole bunch.
I know.
Keegan Murray Watch, a member for 30 months in a row. We appreciate you so
Thank
much.
you.
Saying, are we back? Does it matter? Light the beam. D-Man joining, donating $30 tonight. Wow. Appreciate the donations. And Yo Bolo donates $2 saying, Sacramento proud no matter what. Love both of y'all. Appreciate the love,
Thank you.
man. D-Man, you're too kind. You
You're
guys are all
sweet.
too kind for hanging out. Make sure to comment after the show on YouTube. Share it, whatever. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe. We appreciate you guys so much. But we gots to go.
You all have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll see you soon. See ya.
Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo. They tell you what they know. Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo. The podcast that you know.